Hi, we're here with one of the people who have attended the Akeley classes of the MERC program. And Kristin, why don't you tell us about your business?
Hi, Suzanne. My business is Second Stage, and I am a retail resale furniture shop in Akeley, Minnesota. I had the opportunity to attend your classes. The first one actually was back in March of this year, and it was a Google mapping class. And I had heard of the classes and I just didn't understand how they would benefit my business. And I went to the first class and I was absolutely blown away by how much technology had passed me by. I found out at the class that my business was not mapped correctly, and therefore any customer looking for me on a smartphone wouldn't be able to find me. Adil Ahmed was our instructor, and he was absolutely wonderful in showing us not only how to correct the mapping problems, but give us listings of keywords and ideas where we could be found much more readily using the smartphone mapping system with the GPS. The result of that class was I bought my first smartphone.
The very next day?
The very next day I went out and I bought an Android, and it has totally changed my life. I used to spend hours checking my emails and responding to searching through them to figure out which ones were important. This way my emails come to me directly through my smartphone. I can respond to them in seconds. I'd be driving around buying furniture, and I can say an address, and with the Google mapping system, the phone brings me directly to where I'm going. No more getting lost, no more having to ask for directions. It's just saved me a ton of time. The second class I attended was social media and business. If you would have told me before this class that Facebook was a business tool, I would not have believed it. But after the class, I went home and I created a business Facebook page. With the information I learned, in the class I was able to link it directly to my website. So every time I update my website, it automatically goes to my Facebook page. My friends on Facebook are able to see within seconds when I have new inventory that comes in. I am able to advertise my sales that way. I actually had a gal from Bemidji who came to my sale in September and said, I joined Facebook just to come to your sale and get my 10% off. And I said, thank you very much. Go home and tell all of your friends. My sale in September was 11% of increase over the previous September, and I attribute all of that to my new Facebook page.
That's something.
The most exciting thing for me that's come out of my MERC experience is having to do with our local Chamber of Commerce. A bunch of us after the classes got together and said, we need a way to remember what we've learned. So we decided to get together every week and go over the things that we learned at the last class. We also invited other business members of the community to join us at these meetings, especially people who weren't able to make it to the class, and we were able to get the information to them that way. And by talking about it ourselves to other people, we were able to implant the information more firmly in our minds. We call ourselves the AABC, the Akeley Area Breakfast Club, and we meet once a week. In the process of talking with other business owners in town, we heard that the local Chamber of Commerce had decided to disband, and we were able to partner with them and have an event in August called Brainstorming and Barbecuing, and we were able to discuss some of the problems of the town, some of the problems of the local businesses, especially in getting business to our area here in northern Minnesota. Throughout that brainstorming session on technology was brought up, websites and things like that, and the end result is 3 months later we have revitalized our Chamber of Commerce. It has now grown from 4 core members to over 30 members, and we attribute it 100% to Minnesota Intelligent Rural Communities, putting on these classes that are bringing technology to our area. We're working on a new website, area blogs, and internet advertising. And none of that would have been possible for us without the information that we gained through your classes. So I just want to thank Merck for that.
Thank you. Thank you for that testimony too.